Okay, let's go over homework 1.5, number 5. Right, so we have the graph of y equals e to the x. Then what we want to do for part A is we want to reflect it about the line y equals 6. So that's a horizontal line, right? So I'm going to just draw a picture and to see what's going on. So here's the x-axis, right? And I have to draw a long y-axis. Okay, so that's the y-axis, and that's 0. So exponential function looks like this. So go here and move up. So something like that, more or less, right? And this is 1 right here. Okay, right. So y equals 6. It's not the right scale, but I'm gonna put just so that I can draw the picture. I'm gonna put a 6 right here. So it's a 6. So this is the line of reflection, right? So this is y equals 6, right? So look at how this is going to be reflected, and you can see that the original exponential function gets closer to the x-axis as x is getting smaller and smaller. So I'm going to use this x-axis as a reference. So if this is reflected about the line y equals 6, so this x-axis would go up to, so this is 0, so this is 6, so it's going to reflect it over to 12. So you would have x-axis was going to be reflected at y equals 12. So this is going to be y equals 12, right here. All right, so the picture is going to be reflected over to here, kind of like that. All right, then you can see that here the transformation is pretty clear. So what you need to do first is going to be, we're going to do a reflection, because this is kind of curving down and the original one is curving up. So we're going to have a reflection about the x-axis. So that's easy to do. You just have to put a negative sign in front of the exponential function. All right. And so once you do that, you're going to have to shift it up 6, 12. So we have to add 12 to it to get to this position, because if you reflect it, it's going to be outside of the frame, but the reflection will give you something like that. Then you have to shift up 12 units. So the formula is going to be, so reflection, so it's negative e to the x plus 12. All right, so we can do the same thing with the reflection about the x equals 3. So let's draw a picture. So you can see that here is the x-axis, kind of draw it long, right? And here's the y-axis, right? And the origin, right? So graph is like before. You have an exponential function, looks like this, right? Then you have x equals 3, so it's a 1, 2, 3, so somewhere around there. So you have this reflection of line of reflection here, right? So again, I'm going to use y-axis as a reference. If this guy is reflected about the x equals 3, this is going to end up at 6. All right. Then so reflection is going to look kind of like, let's see, like this. So looks like we're going to have to apply the reflection about the y-axis. So it's going to be e to the, so this guy is going to be y equals e to the negative x, right? Then we have to shift. So once you do the reflection, so you have, if you do a reflection, you're going to have a graph which looks like this. Then you have to shift 6 units to the right, so you have to put the -6, right? So that's how you get the graph of this guy. So therefore this is going to be e to the negative parenthesis x -6, right? I hope this was clear.